All right, so we are live. We are back live, guys. We got Mr. Different over here, and Kyoku is going to be joining us later. But I don't know. Today is like I'm really getting back into it and trying to get back into the streaming. So it's been really different to say.
Oh, hey, punch.
What's going on, Bufu?
Shoot, what the hell is going? Why can't I see it? Oh no, don't I'm subscribed to Av now. Where's it at?
Uh-oh.
Oh, there it is. But I say you two hit the unsubscribing from Av. They want to succeed. I'm in the chat now. I'm live in the chat. Here
right. Yeah. So, but yeah, Kyoku will be joining us later. Taquil is going to be joining us a little later, but right now I'm just trying to make sure that everything is fine, and I got to do a few things myself here. So I just realized when Mr. Different typed into the chat that I don't have a chat box, so I need to get a chat box so I can participate. I see the stream health is a little low. I don't know what's up with that, but this is a test pilot here.
You ain't downloading that, no? You still downloading that? What you call it?
Apex Legend? No.
Oh, yo.
We was just talking about games and stuff like that too. But just let me know if the chat is if the stream is choppy, because I will reset. This is like we already pre-game before this, but we pre-game in the pre-game. So
it's looking pretty straight to me. People saying it's looking straight, so that's good. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So we have a healthy stream.
Good job.
Long as we ain't doing a robot like we was last time. We were doing stock animation last stream. Stop motion.
Damn. When I checked it out last time, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It looked like it's freezing up. Oh no, that's just my internet just going in. But yeah, just let us know how the chat is or the quality, and make sure that everything is fine. Yes, we got green, guys. We got green.
There we go. We in there. Sip on that one.
We got green. Yeah, so everything has been straight or whatnot, man. I've been trying to catch up with Mr. Different for a while now, and we're trying to see what's going on.
Yeah, we've both been busy, y'all know.
Yeah, so we've just been on here, but I do have. Y'all already know how I do. Before I even start up the intro or whatnot, I'm gonna tell people about what's going on. So we got a few things to discuss. Of course, I'm gonna leave it to you guys a little later once we're done with topics. If you want an extra topic, we got time left. I have a poll, and the poll says, "What do you think is the best computer for music production?" Okay, so I typed proper English there, and Windows, desktop, laptops, etc., or MacBook Pro, iOS, iMacs, etc. So Windows versus Mac. This should be interesting because everybody will be able to vote, even people that aren't subscribed to me. So
right.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be very interesting. I'm sure the Mac gang is gonna hit me up with the craziness and just all kinds of other stuff though.
I mean, I might be going to Mac gang soon. So hey, I'm planning on it.
Yeah, been doing a lot of experimenting with the iOS, Apple with the Apple iPad Pro 11. I gotta get my whole pitch in, my sales pitch. But said YouTube is bugging. Tap Marvel HQ and this live show up. Wow.
Type Marvel HQ.
my reading skills is garbage.
There you go.
But all right, guys, so you already know how we do. We're going to get ready and get y'all started by hitting y'all with that intro. So let's go. And it wouldn't be a day without some type of weird hang up there as I try to press my shortcuts. I wonder if my shortcuts are on or not. Uh-oh. Got the intro coming back again.
No, yeah, I heard OBS has been acting weird lately for people. Like, they were doing updates and bug fixes and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, OBS is probably going to be the last thing I use, because I don't think I'll be using anything that won't work on Mac.
There you go.
So that is the whole entire engagement here. But yeah, we're the show today is definitely going to be pretty interesting here. I couldn't find any crazy topic, and I really didn't want to sit here and talk about 21 Savage, you know, because I will be a little biased in that regard anyways, because I am originally from Europe. I'm originally from Germany, and now I live out here in Atlanta. So, oh damn, maybe I shouldn't have told that. Mess around with Ice be at my damn door.
Hey, come here. Put that on that day play.
Imagine me getting snatched up live. Like, just...
Hey, your rated boy, you go ahead, boy. Hey, oh, whoa. YouTube, internet, what's going on? My internet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Charter trying to get me.
Oh, damn, don't do that. I was like, you still here with me?
Here you go, yeah. But you did get hit live, man. That'd be, boy. But them ratings though, that video had like 2 million views.
Yeah, I'll probably make like a Twitch countdown, even though I'm not on Twitch. You know how those channels like really go, like they get all the damn views because people want to see people get swatted. And I think they got somebody too, the kid that was swatting everybody, the serial swatter, and he's serving like what, something stupid like 200 years or some shit.
Oh well, whatever they get. Goodbye. I mean, you put people's lives in danger when you're doing that, though. I mean, he needs to be locked up. Oh well.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I ain't got no sympathy.
Right.
Goodbye. All right. So what's this? What we're starting with? What we're starting with?
So I guess Grant is from Germany here because he's hit me with all kinds of stuff. I don't speak German. It's been a long time since I spoke German. America has squeezed all that part of me, all that out of me. But Ice is staking up for Av's door. Damn. But yeah, today is going to be kind of a cool culture day until Kyoku jumps in, or to Quill. And yeah, but I just want to ask a question to you guys again. Like, what do y'all think is like the best computers for music production, or best OS, Windows or Mac? Because I work with Windows, but I've also worked with Macs as well. So, in your opinion, how do you feel, Mr. Different? How do you feel about that?
Well, it depends on what you're going for, in my opinion. Like, I've noticed that, when it comes to like desktops, I'm always going to lean towards Windows based. Not just because I think Windows are better than Macs, but because I like being able, like, now the new Macs is like, you really can't upgrade yourself. Like, I think you can still do maybe RAM. I think
not in the MacBook Pros.
They stopped doing that. So it's like, if you want to upgrade, say like a new graphics card, more memory, blah blah blah, you upgrade a little bit of time. I feel like a Windows desktop is the way to go. But as far as like traveling and stuff like that, I mean, I'm gonna get me a MacBook Pro just because, like I said, FL Studio's on Mac now, so hey, that was really holding me back.
That was like everybody's big one right there.
Yeah, that was holding me back. Really, like, I ain't want to dual boot and all that stuff. I ain't want to do all that crap. I ain't got time for that, because you pretty much take your hard drive and split it into two, and I'm good. So
and that was Mac. That was official Mac software too. That was licensed by Apple, by the way.
So there you go, but I ain't want to do it. I'm like, and I like the Mac iOS, but yeah, as far as the travel wise go, yeah, I'll give a Mac just because I like the way it works, and it's easy to travel with. It comes with Thunderbolt, all that good stuff, and I don't know. To me, it's stable. It's just good. So but as far as desktop goes, I have to go with Windows, travel, laptop, all that. I go with Mac all day just because
Right.
Because you get like a 2015 or lower for like under $1,000, and it'd be maxed out for a MacBook Pro. So you're also saving money too, and it's gonna be killing any gaming laptop out there.
Right.
Unless you're doing gaming, if you're doing gaming, a dedicated gaming laptop will be better because they have like what's it called, desktop equivalent graphics cards and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only reason. But if you're not doing no video gaming with it, then yeah, I mean, why not go Mac? I mean, you got a lot of options and stuff like that, and all the apps are dope as well.
I guess my settlements would be just a tad bit different, but I share a lot of the same things that you have uttered. Like, if you want a game with a MacBook Pro, and even though you might not get the best, like the Vega 20 or whatnot, which obviously focuses more towards like hardcore, I need to edit 4K video, and a lot of, matter of fact, like Apple is switching over to their own processor, which is going to be very interesting because it's already good in the iPad Pro 11,
But they
Like
did that. They used to do that, didn't they? When they started out, when they used to make their own processor. They switched to Intels and stuff.
Intel was just that shit.
Yeah,
There was that shit, and the
yeah.
reason why the Intel was that shit is because AMD, which is a company that does their own processors themselves, obviously, they, so I think what they sold their rights to the 64-bit chips processors, which made leaps and bounds. But they're on the back with Ryzen or whatnot. But I still wouldn't get an AMD computer. But
They're pretty good. The Threadrippers are pretty dope. Like,
right.
the Threadrippers, like they're expensive. I mean, they cost a great good, but I mean, all them cores and all that, like editing and all that. Yeah, the things destroy. But
Yeah.
that's if you're doing video editing stuff like that. Then yeah, something like that. But if you're doing like what we're doing, music and give it like video gaming here and there, I mean, you don't need that.
But also on the tip of video, on the tip of gaming here, like you can always buy an external graphics card.
Right.
So you can very well have like maybe a decent MacBook, one that will probably cost the least, and and you could just slap an external on there, which you probably want to anyways if you're going to do hardcore video editing. And you can game the way you want. You'll have a GT 1080 right there or higher, and they have pretty decent looking form factors, like hard drives.
I know Razer makes like a external case or something like that's pretty affordable. Just slap a graphics card up inside of it. So yeah, I mean
$500.
Yeah, that ain't bad, man. Shoot, I mean honestly, compared to how much graphics cards actually cost,
right?
Some of them are retarded. But yeah, and then like I said,
El Boogie got a monster, boy. He got a Dell 32 gig of RAM, i7 processor, quad core. But I mean, I can't. No hating. I got a quad core my damn self. I got a 4710.
But if it's an i7, it's hyper thread, so it's actually 8 cores. So
yeah, but only 4 is being used in that instance.
Yeah, I mean, I got the I'm upgrading to the 6-core one that's hyper threaded because it's cheap as hell to get that in the motherboard.
Yeah, they're moving rapidly to i9s right now. Yeah. It's a little too early for them, but they're still there.
I'm good. I'm not spending that much on the processor. Man, I spent $500 on the processor.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, it depends on what you're doing though. You know what I'm saying? The 1080 Ti is a good core. Yeah. And again, cheaper too. Let's say because the 12.8 is the 28 is out. The 11 series coming out real soon. So like
how technology works.
Yeah, you get the top of the line. I got the 9. Still got a 900. I got like a 980, the 980, whatever. I mean, you can get a 980 Ti right now for like $200.
Yeah.
On eBay, that runs perfect. You'll be gaming like hell and editing up like a monster. Then you can SLI it. Boom, there you go. You're doing everything.
Yeah, like when it comes to gaming anyways, I much prefer my PS4. Like I have my laptop right in front of me right now, and it's good 1080 gaming, constant 60 FPS.
I can't go back to the controller. That's my only issue. I can't. If you put a controller in my hand, I'm done. I'm done. So like, ain't no point in me playing. Like
you have that funky fingers.
Oh boy, I mean, fighting game wise, I can do it. Like when it comes to fighting games, I'm a button smasher. But I hit you with them, them goddamn ultra combo. Don't mess with me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Mortal Kombat's coming out in April. We'll find out.
We'll see. I'm gonna pre-order that when I can. But yeah, 11. But as far as like shooters and all that, yeah, I gotta have mouse keyboard. I put a controller in my hand, I'm done. Like I'm just a bot at that point.
Question in the chat, he said, is a Razer worth it for making beats? I mean, the thing is, right now, I'll put it to you like this. Like, if you spend the money on something, just make sure that it's future-proof. Obviously, Razer is one of the companies that's trying to be exactly like Apple. And Apple comes out with stuff quite frequently. But, their products are supposed to be future-proof, meaning that, all of the specs won't be yesterday once you get it home, and then new software comes out or whatever, or just certain things like maybe the next level of streaming, 4K streaming, which I'm pretty sure is not too far from here. It's just a lot of internet services gotta come down on the up speeds.
And on top of that, people got had 4K, like 4K displays. Like not a lot of people still rocking 1080s displays all over their house and all that still.
Me being one of them.
I mean, yeah, I got one 4K TV that I can't even use because the kids are always on it, or my girl's always on it. So I bought it for myself to use. I can't even use it. I said, when I had some money, I said, I always want to be a big screen TV. I'm going to Best Buy right now. I'm buying the biggest 4K TV I can buy. Bought it, took it home. Can't even use it because they always own it. I'm like, I'm back here in the studio all the time watching videos. Like it's on YouTube Kids or something like that, or damn Paw Patrol or some damn Disney Channel. Like,
Man, you taking me back. I'm so
man,
glad mine is 17, about to be 18, and 2 more months. It's 2 more months. Whew.
that's what's up.
But like I see, like yeah, it's a couple of things that I could say that MacBook shines in. One of them being software. You got to understand, like with MacBooks and Mac OS, they have like things like Final Cut, which will run better than Adobe Premiere. If you really want to do Adobe Premiere editing and stuff like that, you definitely probably want to go for a Windows-based system because they're not optimizing for either or. They're just putting it out there, and they just say you better have the power if you want to have the power.
I would say, yeah, if you're gonna do if you're on a Mac, man, just Final Cut's where to go because it's really good. I mean, I use Adobe and it's straight.
Yeah,
It's
so
like,
so MacBooks, yeah. My experience with my MacBook for like the 3 days that I had it, well, yeah, because I broke it the first day, being happy with the specs and stuff, doing the Geekbench scores, and and then when I finally got it back from the screen being cracked or whatnot, it was pretty good, but I could feel the shit really getting hot. Like I was like getting freaked out. Like damn, like I could actually feel the heat from this thing. And then I just returned. I just got my money back, and it was actually good. Like they was trying to talk. It's like, well, try the 2016, get the i7. Just don't give up on it. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get a Mac, but I'm just gonna keep this money for right now. I'm gonna upgrade my iPad Pro 11, which I had the 64 gigabyte SSD version, which is not worth it, and got the 256 version, and I'm really, really happy with that. And by the way, if you do get an iPad Pro series, like that competes with a lot of laptops that most people have in terms of like multimedia and all that. It's just obviously the biggest issue with the iPad Pro 11 is the fact that the iOS might because they don't allow you to use like external storage through the USB-C drive on iOS, that is, and the Smartfolio keyboard. That's another issue that kind of sucks about the iPad Pro 11. Like it really can't be a laptop because of those two designs, and they can improve it though. That's the thing, is they can if they want to.
Somebody's a good question. They said, what do we prefer in general? Do we prefer the Apple OS or the Windows OS?
I'll let you answer that first.
Oof. Well, it just depends. I mean, because at first I was like one of the people like, you come from Windows.
Windows the best. Oh,
I love Windows. I love 7. Vista sucked. 8 was garbage. I come from that era. Like saying like XP was the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like XP was no, it can be XP. I figured that, man, Mac OS is garbage. It looks like a freaking child drew it. And all that. But then. When I started working on my new
you
artist,
matured. It's time to be an adult and said, you know what? Damn, this is a really good experience. Sexy.
It's not even that. It's like
reliable.
I had no choice. I was in my artist studio. We were setting up his studio. He had a MacBook Pro. He had the latest. I think he actually got a 2017 one. So he got 2018 one. So I mean, it was good. It's good, but it's just thin as hell. I don't like that. But it does the job. It does the job. But after playing around with the Mac OS and actually using it and actually figuring out how to navigate it, and once I figured out how to do the right click with the mouse,
right?
After that,
that opened doors for me. When you told me, they said, "No, you can right click with the mouse on Mac." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
You can do that. Once I figured that out, I was like, "Hey, Apple OS is actually pretty good. I actually like it. Like it's actually dope. It's a lot smoother, a lot more responsive." Just the way the GUI just moves around and how you open Windows, it's dope. I like it. I like Windows just a little bit more because I'm so used to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not saying that Apple OS is garbage. I mean, I think the more time I spend with it, I think I'll probably have a more appreciation for it. But I do like both. Like at this point, pretty much equally. At this point, I don't prefer either one or. You just have to give it a try. Just give it a try for yourself, and it'll change your life. That's what I had to do. I had to stop being a little whiny bitch and just grow some balls, and fucking like people who are afraid to leave FL Studio. Just try something else.
Oh, no, let's not go here today.
Let's not do that. I'll just play. I'll mess with y'all. Y'all know what I mean. You gotta just give stuff a try and figure it out on your own and see if it works for you. If it don't work for you, cool. If it does, hey, you never know. Keep at it. It ain't gonna take a day. You can't just give something a day and expect it to just
do everything for you, and exactly. And you not learn anything about it. Yeah, like even when you start off in the FL or whatnot, you have to learn something. You can. There's thousands of templates that you could download and be fraudulent as hell. But they're it didn't remove it. It removed it. Oh, hold up. No, I'm not in my damn wish list. I thought I was in the wish list, but you gotta learn a lot of things about everything. You're not always gonna be comfortable. You're not gonna have the comfort zone, and you're gonna have to go to different studios, and you probably can't bring it. Your laptop might be messed up. Your computer might be a desktop and it's big as hell. You ain't gonna want to pick that up and put that in your whip and drive it across town or whatnot too. So that's like one of the biggest things here.
Here's another good question too. Somebody said, "What's the best desktop that isn't expensive for music?"
The best desktop, I'm not really into desktops, so that's my only issue with that. I was sitting here looking on Amazon for the laptop because I sworn I saved a fire ass laptop like the ASUS or something like that. It's an equivalent to what Apple's MacBook Pro that's maxed out, except it's like obviously half expensive, half less expensive, half expensive.
I would say desktop, man. I would say at first I was kind of unsure about it, but them overpowered desktops from Walmart, they're actually pretty decent, and they're cheap too, and they're really good. So that'll probably be a good one to look into.
Yeah,
just better hope you don't get one that they don't fuck up the shipping and fuck up your shipping and stuff like that, because they have done it for a couple of people.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's another thing. That's where I think I might have saved it at. I think I saved it on my BH Photo account.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I need to share that out for like my birthday. Yeah, right. Everybody get shit from me for that list. Boy, you see that, you'll faint.
Oh, snap.
Anybody will faint. Man, sign me in. But yeah, MacBook. I think the Mac Minis is a really good, if you really want like PC power in your hand, I think the MacBook Minis are really good because one, the portability of it, and then two, the actual processor power. The only thing is that if you're not going to a studio, then you will have to bring some kind of monitor. So that kind of defeats the purpose of the portability of it. But if you're going to like a big studio or whatnot, they're going to have a monitor on deck, and it's going to be probably a Retina display, which is again is a huge advantage. Jumping.
What they do like about big studio? They got that big ass. I don't even know. I don't know how many inches it is. It's got to be over 30 something inches, 32 inches. But they had them big old monitors they be on. I love them things when I'm at the big studios.
A nice clear display is just like everything to the world.
Yeah, especially a nice clear display and a high resolution display that you can have more windows up. You can have more room to do stuff. That's pretty good. And nowadays, more D&W is starting to become scalable, become scalable. So that's a good thing as well. So you don't have and hopefully more plugins too. On top of that, that's another thing that I hope every plugin needs some kind of scalable GUI. Because I hate if you got a 4K monitor.
Waves, get on that, please. Can't even lie, that gets on my nerves.
Have a goddamn 4K monitor. You
R-base be fucking
try to turn the knobs and stuff like that. Trying to automate it.
Yo, cause like that be bugging the hell out of me, man. Like, give me a sec. I gotta get this dog the hell up out. Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna have to kick the shit out of this dog. They're gonna be like, call me Michael Vick Mcree, but
oh snap.
Yeah, I know I did.
You good.
But yeah, if you look at like the Apple Mac Minis or whatnot, and this is the late 2018 version, so I'm just making sure because you know how Apple does it. But I always pull this up to every stream too, but it's just fascinating. You see here, for a Core i3, which you're no, you can spend about $749, and that's less than the MacBook. I mean, not the MacBook, but the Apple iPad Pro 11. I have to say Apple for some reason every time to get the rhythm, but like those are faster than this right here. That's in front of us, the MacBook Mini here.
Right.
But if you go to a Core i7, it'll be in the right range for anybody that's really trying to do stuff. And then on top of that, they're not so big, so that means that you can hide it in like your setup, and it doesn't have to be very clunky and all out there. And it looks sexy, just sexy.
Yeah. I mean, that's perfect. I like that. I mean, I'm glad they brought the Mac Mini back. I mean, I think it was a smart move on Apple's part.
Yeah, $11.99 for the Core i7 with the 10 gigabit Ethernet. And that's a lot of thing. A lot of people don't know that your Ethernet, your lane line might not be compatible when you say, "Oh, well, my internet is slow on my computer." It might have a old Ethernet port, and you might need to upgrade that.
Get all that you be paying for.
Right. So let me see here. I'm gonna do what? 512 gigabytes SSD, because you can't upgrade the storage space. That's Apple's thing. So that makes it about what, $15.99. So that's like that's $1,600 basically, rounded up. That's pretty pricey, but you're still a portable desktop that's powerful.
You're paying for the Apple brand and the Apple name, and then of course the portability, of course, and what you're getting shoved into it. So I mean, it depends on how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's nice. It's pretty nice. Unless you want to carry a big old $1,500 desktop around with you with a monitor and all your peripherals and cables and all that, then hey,
right.
You my guess. Hey, to his own.
Yeah.
Have a freaking giant Pelican case full of your whole desktop in it.
Right. Like that's the thing. Like, it's very portable, and it makes it very good for anybody that's really trying to take music production serious, like enough to do that. But you're not really trying to sacrifice power. I mean, if you go to hotels frequently, you can plug it up via HDMI. So it's not like not having a monitor attached to the package isn't that bad. I think that you might have to get you have to get the other peripherals though. Like, it doesn't come with the keyboard.
Right. Yeah, the smart keyboard and smart mouse, which are pretty dope, by the way. I like them things.
Yeah, it doesn't come with that, but assuming that you've been around for a while, you probably already have that, and that's just an extra $100. You want to spend $100. D. Williams said plus keyboard and mouse. You sure about that? I don't see that on the site, because if it that would make a pretty good package.
That make it much more free. I say on top of that, it's gonna last a long time, because people are still using the older Mac Minis and they're still kicking. So I mean, like I said, like Apple, that's one thing I can say about Apple. Apple's stuff does hold it to the test of time over years. So it ain't like you buy it and then next year you got to upgrade. It's like you can buy one and probably want to upgrade for 5, 6, 7 years down the road.
Yeah, you have to buy your stuff separate though. That's at least on B&H Photo, and that is like that's daddy's shop. That's what I like to call it.
Yeah, I actually went there. The one in New York. I just went there. I just went to the shop.
Lucky son of a bitch.
I mean, I was just visiting. And I said, "Oh, B&H. Yeah, I've never been there. Oh man,
I want to go there so bad.
Oh man, if you like anything video, music, technology based, you will not want to leave that store. And the people there know what they're talking about too. They know it because they're all creators themselves in both music, videos, and all that. So you're always gonna get the help you needed. The staff know what's going on. It's an amazing place. It's
Fresh Kid Blaze said Apple is the Honda of the computer world.
The Honda?
I don't know if that's like supposed to be like a diss, or I don't know.
I mean, because Honda make Acura and stuff. They got high end stuff as well. So I mean, every car company has a high end brand version of it. So I mean, a luxury version of it. So I mean, I don't, that could be a good thing. I mean, because Acuras, some of them new Acuras, boy, they badass. Them top of the line ones, they nice. So I mean, yeah, clarify.
Yeah. Just build your own PC from scratch. Cost to perform. This is Clue Chang. Cost to performance wise, it is the best to route for home music producers. No, it's the best route for home music producers or damn, I don't know what the hell. Home music PC. Granted, it is not portable, but most producers don't need portability unless you're touring 24/7.
I feel you on that a little bit, but then you got to think about what about the people who aren't really tech savvy, who don't really trust doing stuff hands on. What's somebody who just really want to just spend the money, who got the money to spend. You know, it may not be thousands of dollars, but got a couple $100 they saved up. And just want to buy something out the back. That's good. I mean, yeah, I mean, building it is definitely the way to go, but not everybody's gonna be comfortable building it. But,
Right. Even if you follow a YouTube, man, I can't tell you how many damn how tos I done, and people be like, "Oh well, what I did it didn't work."
Exactly, yeah. And all you need is you to be freaking building a PC, you spend all this money on it, and you fry some part or you misplace something or something goes wrong.
Power supply not put in the proper.
Exactly. So, I mean, and then say you buy the wrong power supply, the wrong this. I mean, there's so many variables that go into that. So, yeah, I mean, some people just want to go into the store, see something that's decent, get it.
The vast majority of consumers do not want to build for themselves. If
Exactly.
it was that, our world would be much different than it really is. You
great.
have a lot of inventors. That's why inventors and engineers in general are some of the richest people, and that's why you have. That's why, like stuff like the medical field, which has nothing to do with music technology, but the medical field is so thriving. I mean, obviously because we all die at one time or another, but the other one is that people are afraid to jump into that realm. But it's not like I'm against building stuff though. Go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, somebody about that old Honda thing. Somebody said, yeah, Hondas last forever. So yeah, I guess that's what you mean by the Max like the Honda. So it lasts forever.
Right. That's
true. I mean, I had a Honda for the longest until I got rid of that thing. I had that thing for years.
Right. And people still buy it because of parts. That's like, not talking about the dark side of the world, but that like Hondas are like the carjacker's dream. Like anybody will pull up on you for a Honda because they know that they can sell them parts.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. Oh hell yeah, man. Around here, especially you got a Honda, it's getting jacked if you ain't paying attention to it. So yeah, unless you got like the newer ones, but even those, I mean, I don't think the older ones, like anything 2000 below, yeah, hide it.
Real niggas build PCs.
That dude would get got.
Right.
Instantly.
Yeah. Kyoku, he's doing something right now. Damn, it's 4:48. Holy shit. But yeah, I thought we was like at least at like 4:20, but I think we jumped on at like 4 something. But anyways,
yeah, we only streamed for what, like 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, I got the time right in front of me. I'm looking over here live. But
hey, people busy, man. People got lives and families too, man. We can't.
Right. Yeah. I hollered at him last night anyway. I was like, "Hey, you want to join us?" He was like, "Yeah, sure." Yeah. Not like he flaked, but I'm trying to cop a Razer Blade 15 base model. Ooh. Isn't that like let's see what the Razer Blade 15 is real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up and
I don't know, right? Razer to me, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not sold on Razer stuff. They're doing a lot though. I know that they're trying to tap into everything they can, pretty much. They're making everything from headphones to peripherals all the way down to microphones, everything. So they're just doing too much for me to keep up with them.
Oh, I spelled Razer wrong. I spelled it right, but I spelled the company way of Razer wrong. It says here, we got the Razer Blade 15. It's the base model here. I'll read out the specs and see, what.
Damn, it's the base model? Shit.
So, yeah. You know how Razer trying to be Apple, bruh? I'm telling you.
That thing better fucking make the beats for me, shit, and get them placed.
So let's see. So it's 2.2 gigahertz Intel Core i7 8th generation, 8750H, 6 core, so sexy. And it has 16 gigs of RAM DDR4. That's really good. 256 gigabyte SSD with 2 terabyte HDD. So you got HDD, which is, but I mean, you still got a solid state,
Right.
15.6 inch here, but it's not a full size keyboard, so you don't get a numpad. So
that's people don't use that.
The numpad? Oh, well, if you do OBS, you'll be happy.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, I guess for like just general music production, I don't think it's going to be a
Right.
big issue.
Well, NFL Studio, remember, you can go from 1 through 9 in your pattern straight for your numpad.
Oh,
And also you can press
yeah.
plus and minus, and you can still travel in your pattern. So it's significant, but it is something that you can buy extra peripheral if you really want. It's an option these days. So USB Type A,
Type C is going to be the future, though. So it's
right?
going to be. I mean,
Mini
type A, Type C is compatible. As well, you can get. I don't know.
Thunderbolt 3. They have Thunderbolt 3 on
Yeah.
there, so it's basically you can rock with USB Type C.
Oh, wait, it has Thunderbolt on it.
Yes.
Oh well, shit. I don't. Man, might be. Hey, okay. Hey, that's how it sound. That sound more appealing now.
Right. HDMI, and okay, of course, and then mini DP though. So that's awesome.
I mean, this supposed to hook up like an external monitor, like up to 5K or something like that.
Yeah, and kill some of the lag, because I just realized, like, even though I have my monitor that I use for editing video and just my second monitor, it doesn't matter what the latency is when I do that, but when you play games, it does. So it's supposed to have like 1 millisecond. But the HDMI cord brings it a little further. But anyways, yeah, mini DP will kill that if you want to game on it. And but Bluetooth 5.0, that's damn good, because a lot of people still have 3.0 and probably even 2.0 don't even know it. Windows 10, obviously, they're going to have an operating system on there.
I hope so. Maybe 64 would be. Somebody said I really want a Razer because DJ Chop Squad is Southside uses it.
Yeah, they gave them shits too this time around. Sons of Guns.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, ain't no company gonna send me nothing no more. I'm too much of a honest beast. They don't want me to review stuff no more.
Oh yeah, that was one of my topics. I was gonna do that as a self-proclaimed topics, like uncensored. I was gonna talk about the reason for or why negative reviews are necessary, basically.
Yeah, I mean, you need them. Like, honestly, you really do need them in this day and space. Because, I say, in the day, the reason I do it, I don't say I do them just to be negative
and just for kicks and giggles and lulls. No,
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's one thing, especially like I rather me either getting it before you or spending my hard-earned money and then telling you that it's not worth it, than you buying it yourself and then going, damn, wasting my money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I mean, a lot of people don't do that. And that's what it is. I mean, I really, just to look out for the people, that's what it is. Yeah, I might get some negative feedback or backlash for it, but at the same time, hey, if I can save you money in some way, then hey, I will.
Exactly. We don't like. I don't like doing negative reviews. Period.
He said 2 words: a car fire. I'm gonna be known as the Akai Fire guy for the longest. Like I done pretty much put that on myself. I'm gonna be
only 2 real reviews on it. No, 3, because DJ Shawty P. That's what really made me. I was like, yeah, I like that guy because he's definitely being real. Right. But only 3 people did like realistic reviews. Everybody else was just shilling for the shilling ton.
Cause most of it was like, "Hey, I finally got the first MIDI keyboard. It's dope. Let's make a beat. Ba-doop, boop, boop, ba-doop. Done. Buy it."
Nah, it wasn't even. Most of them were preloaded beats and added hi hats.
Exactly.
There was no start to finish except for like me.
I mean, let's say, even though I was a little negative, I still try to point out the positive things about it, which there were positive things about it. I mean, it's not just completely negative.
The positive part, it's a MIDI controller that's almost dedicated to FL Studio. Almost.
Hey, scale lock was dope. I can't lie. That scale lock worked really good.
Oh yeah, that definitely was great. That definitely was great.
And if you don't have a MIDI keyboard, hey, I think it's the way to go. If you don't have one, like,
you just mentioned that shit, and I was thinking about selling my Akai Fire like really soon. I was like, oh man, you know what? I really could just take this money and do something else with it. Like, I'm gonna sell my Akai Fire. And then you mentioned the one thing that makes me keep it, and that's the damn scale shit.
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
You can't like it. That's a dope feature. I'm glad they put that in. If they didn't,
I got the iPad Pro 11. I don't need that shit.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying, it's not just the Akai Fire, so let's just get off that. But I mean, it's reviews in general. Like, we want to make sure that you guys know what you're getting into and know what you're buying, and you don't waste your money. Because hey, in the day, if you watch a review and it's negative, and you still think it's for you, then by all means get it, because you watch the review, you know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think like negative reviews need to be done
Yeah,
regardless.
I think the reality of the situation is this right here. Like, again, I don't enjoy doing negative reviews, even
Right.
if I can make it entertaining and hilarious as hell.
What you do with them edits, with them
And
edit
it's about to get
reviews.
even dumber on the iPad Pro 11.
Boy, I'm waiting for it.
Man, every single day I find something new to like talk about in my experience. Like, this, it's just so many things, that I really like about this new iPad Pro. I mean, just too many good things about it. So that review is going to be positive. But the thing is, yeah, a lot of people that do positive reviews and they always have something nice to say is just not realistic. Like, I'd say some of the people that do the best well-rounded yin and yang reviews in the tech world will probably be Marquez. I was saying just like Will Smith, Marquise,
him and Lionel.
yeah, Lionel. Yeah, those are my
that.
guys when it comes to reviews. There's actually another person. It's a lady that does a lot of reviews. I think she's called Mobile Tech Reviews, and she does a really good job. But yeah, like these guys, Dave Lee, I just started watching him. He's really good, and that's because he's like a Mac. He's like the proclaimed Mac fanboy, but he is so honest when it comes to this stuff. And I think, stuff like that helps improve things. Like when you can't find things that will help improve the company, and you're just sitting there happy-go-lucky, that really hurts the company and you as an end user, because you won't be satisfied when you get the product and the person that you love on their channel that's not using that piece of shit anymore. It just turns around and just gets another check from the same company.
Exactly. But say that you need that. You can fanboy on stuff, but just be realistic about it. Ain't nothing wrong with liking something or a brand or a company, but just be honest about it. Like don't sit there and just overlook all the negative and just only focus on the positive. Just be realistic. 'Cause I fanboy of a couple of different companies and products, but at the same time, I'm still gonna be honest about how I feel about them. Let you guys know that way. If you want to jump into that world or ecosystem, you come prepared. You come with a fully loaded mag ready to go. You know what I'm saying? You ain't coming to shooting blanks and then going like, damn, I'm what the fuck.
Yeah, because speaking of which, as a Windows fanboy here, openly admitting, right here, I love iOS. I love the MacBook. Like everything that I really like about Macs in general is just rose up a little bit just from just experimenting. I know that's not a cheap investment to go out and get like a MacBook Pro or anything like that. Even though you could get a 2015 version of the MacBook Pro and you'll be in there.
Yeah, it's like $700. You can get like a MacBook Pro, 15, 14, maxed out, Thunderbolt 2 and everything, and you'll be good to go. It's like $750 at the most, maybe.
Yeah, I saw a video with a guy. He was pushing the i5 version of the MacBook Pro, and I was like, "Damn, that's the i5," and he's some pretty decent video editing on there. I was like, I don't expect 4K to be great.
I mean, if you do but it says if you're also doing if you're doing video edit, if you do like proxy edit, now it doesn't really matter what you're using at that point.
Right.
There's always kind of ways to get around that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to buy the newest, shiniest thing to get the sounds or the look or the features you want. You know what I'm saying? But that's me.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just thinking. I was just
you start thinking about the space gray in your face.
Goddamn, man. I was like, yeah, so that little cool little with the little colorful lines and shit for the Windows
touch
screen.
bar.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, shit, man, I might go I got some money saved. I might go get it.
Multi-gesture trackpads.
Yeah, I figure stop, man. If I might get off the stream and go buy one right now. I'll go right now. I'll get on eBay, bump that shit.
Oh yeah, definitely eBay over just going to, because I sit there and was looking at the Apple website and I'm like, you guys are selling a 2015 MacBook Pro for freaking $2,000. 2015.
There's actual, I think it's on the Mac site, but it's actually a refurbished link by Apple. Like they refurbish computers and they sell them, but it's through Apple, and they sell like the 15s and all that $1,000 and under, but they're like fully refurbished.
Maxed out though, maxed out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the link for you. I'll have to get the link and post it, and you can post it here too, so they can check it out. But yes, that's fully refurbished by Apple, so you know it's been done legitly and done real, and they're selling it for pretty cheap,
Yeah.
maxed out and everything. You can choose how much RAM and all that if you want to, get something. But yeah, they got all that stuff. So
Yeah, as long as you don't get a 2016 anyways, like from offset unauthorized dealer, you should be fine. The 2015s, they can be altered like this laptop that's in front of me right now, like my Asus. But yeah, like I saw him test it out, and I was like, man, that looks really good. It's tempting, and then it doesn't have an ugly form factor to it. There's a lot of things that you can use for, like you can, like. Obviously, since I'm an Ableton guy, I can put like a little thing over the keyboard and have all my shortcuts and stuff like that, so that I can double down on the keyboard carry or whatever, the press.
And that's one thing I would say about actually using the Mac, like trying to learning the shortcuts for FL Studio on Mac is like.
Nope, they don't make those, unfortunately.
I was like, man, like it took me a while to figure out how stuff work on Mac, but once you get used to it, I mean, it's second nature, I guess. I mean, just like I said, that's how it is. It just takes time. Just take practice and time and keep doing that. You can't just, like I said, do it 1 week and expect to get it all the way. It's gonna take you about a couple months before you get used to it and get back to the groove of things.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm very, very happy with my iPad Pro 11. I can't, like, I've been sitting here cooking up, then messing with stuff like AUM, where you get to, I could pretty much turn my iPad into a mixer. I could turn it my audio interface. I can turn the audio interface. I can have it run effects from a microphone that I'm using right now. Your laptop can't do 4K 60 frames per second. Matter of fact, your laptop's computer, your laptop's computer, your laptop's webcam is usually going to be dog shit. Usually. So
I said some of the worst reviews or less than honest reviews of the Akai Force. Dudes either get quiet or won't answer or just give it flat out lie. Oh shit, they got reviews of the Akai Force already?
Yeah, of course. You got the Super Shillington that did the Akai Fire review before the Akai Fire was available.
I forgot all about the dang Force, to be honest with you.
And the thing about the Force in itself is it shouldn't have been reviewed so early, but the thing is they're trying to future-proof any backlash just in case. That's what any company does. Like Atria does it too. I mean, they give stuff out early to people before, the reviews. Before it's available to the public, and then they do. I'm against that type of stuff. I think that's really bad that they should do reviews before that, and I think there's actually rules against it, but who cares, I guess, right? And not to mention that people that work for these companies actually have YouTube channels and they're not saying squat. And yeah, but anyways,
I know I'm gonna be binge watching today a bunch of Force reviews. I see Force versus Push too. Well, I'm gonna sit down and watch that.
Oh yeah, by that dude. See, I don't he's one of those people too that gets stuff obviously way before it's out because he has the Force, right? And he's compared it to the Push 2, which he did an awful job of comparing it to the Machine Mark III. Appreciate that sub, my guy. I can't pronounce your name as I can't talk either. I'm doing my Porky Pig impression, but. Like, I saw his video, Loop Pop, I think his name is, and when I watched his comparison, he's like, oh, well, on the Ableton Push, you can't do modulation. I'm like, yes, you can, you asswipe. It's called Select. You hold Select, and then you mess with that touch strip, and that does modulation. See there? And that was just one of the many things that he got wrong. So, I and then that's a 30-minute video, so you're consuming not so facts.
Got you for 30 minutes. Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that because I don't know. My next studio upgrade's got to be something that makes sense because I'm done buying shit. I'm tired of buying stuff. I buy too much stuff. I keep buying crap. And
I don't know why you don't sell stuff, man. I think that's the main thing every person should do is sell the shit off.
I'm to a minimalist setup right now. I just got my keyboard, my drum pads, my interface speakers, but now. I don't know. And I got this big ass open space right here. It's just fucking annoying me. I need to put something there.
Right.
And I'm like, I need to stop because I'm worried about the.
Is that like the dust print from your Akai Fire?
Hi, everybody. It's your boy, Slim, aka Miss Different. Not my favorite man, but like Oscar reviews. I will catch you guys in the
Oh,
next video.
Tequil said he's going to have to go on the next one. He said
Oh,
he's going to be on it for a full hour. Some shit came up for him. I'm a part of Kyoku though. What's going on, abbreviation? But
yep.
yeah, I kind of figured that. I mean, we've been in like for almost 50 minutes,
Yeah,
so
exactly. Man, it's cool. Though. So shit. We gotta get back to the group. We took a little 2 weeks off because we were busy as hell, but we back in this thing.
Family
Long.
guys, and then we both Peter Griffiths in his mug.
I know, man. Ugh. But it's what it is. I mean, that's life. You know, you gotta enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. But yeah. But back to this, me. Yeah, I want to put something that I think I'm looking at right now is the
Oh,
mini log.
aberration. My bad, my dude.
Okay.
Abbreviation.
Yeah,
Hey, sorry about that.
I'm looking into the mini log, the new mini log coming out. I'm looking into that right now
Mini
because
log.
I
Oh
had
yeah, Korg.
I had the first one. I had the first one, but I had to sell it because some hard times at the time.
Right.
But now I'm back since I'm right again. I'm back right like I'm supposed to be. Yeah, I love the sound of it. I'm probably gonna get that. And that's gonna be it. I'm done. No more nothing. No more gear. Done. I need to stop. The more gear I buy, the less music I make.
We got a question coming in right here. He says, by Genocide Productions. He says, Mcree, Mr. Different, is there a reason to have antivirus software if you don't pirate things? Just wondering because I installed my trial version on my new laptop. So I guess he has shovelware on there. I mean, Windows Defender is a part of your Windows OS, so you should be fine with that. And like I use Pass Pay Cities Quagmire, but like the thing with antivirus, like I haven't bought antivirus software. Obviously I don't pirate stuff, and when I do get questionable stuff that has like a Trojan or something like that, I use Windows Defender, and it catches it. It lets me know what's happening. So
Yeah. Once you get past that whole pirating stuff, man, like once you stop pirating stuff, man, you'll never go back. You won't start pirating again. It's a good feeling. But yeah, I mean, be careful. Just be careful, man, 'cause that stuff can, damage your computer, delete files, corrupt stuff. I done had laptops, but when I first started out making music, of course, everybody started out making music. Everybody torrents when they start off. Don't I
right,
mean, ain't no shame in it. I mean, it's what it is. Like I said, I ain't gonna lie. My homeboy gave me FL Studio 7 and some plugins, and now give me what was that damn? He gave me a VST. I can't think of the name of it right now. It had some. I want to find just to bring it up, see if it works. But it was like the most garbage brass fucking VST of all time. But I used it to make so many beats with because it had that one low brass orchestral sound that everybody was using back in the day.
oh, the Lex Luger type shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, oh shit, I'm about to start making some Lex Luger type shit. That shit sound nothing like Lex Luger shit. Let's be real. I was garbage back then. But yeah, so yeah, man. Once you get past that, I lost so many. I lost 2 laptops with virus with pirated plugins. And after that point, I say no. I was gonna start buying my stuff. And I think the first one I bought was like Silent for One. I paid Silent for One. Then I got Serum. Then I got some Fat Filter stuff. Then I got this, and I got Omnisphere. And I just kept buying stuff at that point. And then now companies send me stuff. So I mean, it's what it is.
Yeah, once you realize that was going to be another topic I was going to talk about in the video. I'm still going to do it, but once you realize that when you pay for your stuff, like these companies really want you to display their stuff, and they're going to give you an opportunity that Adios won't do, like whatever Pirate Bay ain't going to give you. They definitely want to see what you're doing, and then if you're really talented, that they know other people that are going to be able to take your career a little further than you would have if you would have sat there and pirated software and all that. Not to mention, like, one of the awesome things about doing stuff with Waves and Isotope and many other companies, like a lot of industry people come to me for advice, and I'm like kind of shocked, like, what the hell? So, an opportunity comes from honest and good help and mentorship and all that.
Yeah. Somebody's another good question. Can you run your D? Well, of course, you can run your DAW and VSTs from external hard drive. You can, but I don't know if you want to.
No, don't do it.
I mean, you can definitely do it. All my VSTs are on a different hard drive from my operating system. I got a special SSD for all my VSTs, my
Right.
Omnisphere and all that.
Yeah, that's
But
why my Omnisphere is at.
yeah,
It's on my separate.
yeah, but as far as external hard drives, you don't know if what if it get unplugged or what if it gets, power happen. Then and the FL Studio, you know how FL Studio when it crashes. As it crashes hard, it don't
Yeah,
play.
it's over. Goodbye,
But you
goodbye,
done.
beat.
But that save file, you ain't gonna be, you can bring it back sometime, but most time it's gone. It's done so. So yeah, I went personally trusted VST wise. Yeah, you can run your VSTs off of external, and that's perfectly fine. It works good. I do it too, so I mean it works good. But as far as your DAW, have that on your main operating system. Like anything you like DAW editing software, stuff like that, have it on your main operating system because it's gonna boot faster. It's gonna be able to read stuff faster, bring stuff up faster, and all that. And it's gonna make things a lot easier for you. It's gonna make things seem a lot faster than it really is. Like you're gonna be thinking, oh, FS Studio got my FS seems faster than now. It's just because it's on the operating system.
Yeah, SSD, but SSD and Thunderbolt 3 though.
Whew, Thunder, man, I'm rocking Thunderbolt 3, but I got Thunderbolt 2 interface oh man, I can't, man. I love Thunderbolt. Like it's the future. It's the future, man.
Am I gonna start using Logic Pro when I fully jump into my MacBook? Yeah.
I would like to see you do that. I would love to see you do some Logic Pro videos, man. That'd be dope. But say people like I'm glad I'm getting some more support on my Studio One videos. But yeah, I mean, it's always good to have see something else, see you struggling something else.
Right.
I'm pretty sure you make some bangers in there, Av.
The thing about Logic is that it's real good about it, and that's from working with my mentor. Is really good for scoring. It's really good for scoring because it tells you what key that you're in, what chords you're playing, and on top of that, it tells you what language basically, or the note, how it looks like when you draw it out on like composition paper and stuff like that. And then you can, once you do that, you can print the sheet music in proper orchestra form. It's been a while since I've done it, since I've read music like that. Oh my god! But I'm about to be using Musician more, and that's another app that's great on iPad. Teaches you how to play all instruments and read sheet music, and it has games.
There you go.
Because I got a child like mine. But yeah, it's like there's some things that I really like about the MacBook and stuff like that. Just from experiencing multi-gestures, touchpad is definitely the biggest thing.
Oh yeah, I love the little smart mouse and all that. I love all the smart keyboards and all that. I love the way it works and all that with Macs. It's so smooth. It's like it's seamless almost. I think that's really dope. So I mean, Mac is dope, man. Can't shit on. Like I ain't gonna lie, I used to be that guy. I said I was that guy who would never say this about Mac. I used to be like, nah, fuck Mac. Don't buy it. It's overpriced junk.
It's still overpriced. It's more overpriced now than it has been in ever.
Well, now that I know more about,
but it's not junk.
Exactly. Now I know more about PCs and all that, and I can recommend cheaper Macs for people instead of buying like the brand new one that costs like $3,000, $4,000. I went, no, don't do that. But at the same time, at first I'd be like, I used to think that Windows was garbage, but I mean, Mac was garbage. But now I got appreciation for it. I mean, I like it. I like it. It's dope. And then plus on top of that, every big studio they got Macs too. So you might well learn it. At least learn it, because that will help you out if you ever do want to go to bigger production studios and work with other artists like that, big studios. If you know a little bit about Mac, you can help you out because that's what they use in all the studios.
Past Pace 10 said Ableton is about to file for bankruptcy. I don't know the legitimacy of that. I would definitely love to see a link somewhere in shape or form. Hit me in my contacts. And I will see that. I will definitely jump on that if there is some legitimacy to that story. I doubt that.
Yeah, why would Ableton file for bankruptcy? What they do? They ain't losing. I mean,
well, filing for bankruptcy isn't necessarily about like going out of business, unless it's chapter 11 versus chapter 7 is a little different. I think what chapter 7 is, we calling it quits. Chapter 11 is we owe money. Yeah, we do, but we broke as hell and leave us alone so we can actually get that money.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't know if that's true or not.
Have you tried a new update to Ableton yet?
Oh, he's trolling. He said FL's killing them slowly. No.
Oh, okay.
Cute. That was cute. Cute troll.
If any get right, they're doing good. I mean, the last update was all right. It's definitely better than their original 20 update, their 20.1 update.
Vast improvement.
20.0, I mean, not 20.1 was pretty dope. There's some nice things to it. hopefully 20.2 or whatever it's going to be next will be to fix some more stuff they still got issues with.
Yeah, this is just things like sampling. I would look into Slice X being able to do like how Serato Sample does. I would think they would want that type of workflow.
Exactly. I mean, that'd be amazing. They do that, man. They be winning now. They be doing some good stuff. I mean, FS2 is always gonna be bass. It was my first love, you know what I'm saying, in DAW world. So I mean, I can't throw it away, but at the same time, I want to do better. You know what I'm saying? It's like it needs to get up and do better.
Right.
They have the resources to do it. That's the thing. That's the thing I understand. They have the resources. They have
She
the
needs to
money.
go get her groove back. FL need to get her groove back.
Exactly. Just it's sad, but you know, at the same time, you know, it's what it is. You know, I'll be using something else for a little bit though. I'm playing around Studio One and enjoying it, so I'm having fun with that right now. All
Yeah,
pushed
I know
on.
low cuts. I pretty much peeped the fact that he was doing that. But I think the main thing that I really like about iOS is definitely the applications. Some of the applications that I've experienced has been very good. I already talked about it earlier, but you know, if they ever put like Final Cut in the iOS version, I would have high expectations for it. But I got LumaFusion, and that's ridiculous. Like I'm looking at a tutorial where you can do like composite editing, so like you can have
Oh,
like text letters behind you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Where I'm talking about like text lettering, it could be
oh,
in
real
front of you,
shit.
behind you, you can interact with it. Dope.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I actually messed around with Luma Fusion. A couple of my family members wanted to start YouTube channels, like do different things, YouTube or whatever.
right.
And I put and they want to do. They got iPads and all. I said, just look check out Luma Fusion, and they put them on that. And they love it. So yeah, I heard good things about it. It's only like what $20, I think. Like what? It's $20, ain't it? Yeah,
$20 one
that's it.
time fee.
That's it. And you can put on your put on your. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be killing me about that. I got Adobe subscription. He was killing me about that the other day.
Man, I am so. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You're not the only one, and it just pisses me off that they would do such
Oh,
things like
oh,
that.
the only reason I haven't, the only reason I still got my subscription because I have not bought the studio version of DaVinci Resolve, which I have that as well. I'm buying the studio version next week, and once I get that, I'll probably be canceling my Adobe subscription because you can be. I found that you can go on eBay and get the license for $100,
Hmm.
the full version. So I'm just gonna do that next week and then cancel my Adobe subscription. Even though I only pay $25 a month for everything. So I can't complain. I can't complain. That's still, but still at the same time, you know, you're still paying per month for software you never own.
Yeah,
So
Genocide Productions. I use LumaFusion. There's nothing else that I would use. Oh well, yes, there is. For shorter videos or things like for IG or something like that, and I want just to get like 60. Well, not 60, but if I want to convert it like 24 or something like real quick, I use like InShot. And that's really good. They have nice quick filters and stuff like that. If I want to make a quick meme for you guys, I could do it in there.
it's
Um,
crazy how LumaFusion is like really powerful for an iOS
I
editor.
mean,
It's just crazy. It's just
you can shoot 4K 60 with your iPad and then just turn around and sit
yeah.
down and edit your shit. Like, and it'll be close to what you would want. I mean, the only other thing that's fighting grace with it is your actual camera, and that just depends on the camera company. Because if you have Panasonic, obviously you have their app, and you can bring your stuff in there. Like,
Love Panasonic. Panasonic's the way to go. I love it. Way to
um,
go.
and you can just do whatever that you want without having the problem with storage or whatever. And then, of course, there's Core Animator. I've been doing a lot of animations and stuff like that, and drawing and Procreate. There's
That's funny, dude. I bought this drawing pad and haven't touched it. Not none.
Wacom. You got a Wacom?
I got a. I don't know what it
That's
is.
$1,000, bro. And you ain't drawing shit.
No, I ain't got, no. Who got to walk on me?
Yeah.
No. What? No, I got that kind of money. Different balling, but he bought on the budget. Come on, y'all. These companies don't pay me for all these reviews and stuff like that. What y'all talking about?
They asked me why don't I use a mouse? I'm a trackpad person. Well, you got to think about how I make beats. Like I don't just make beats by editing the notes in. I do stuff on the push. I play the keyboard. Not as good as my mentor, but I do it. Got a Kai Fire that's dusty. I do stuff on the iPad.
Have you made a beat with the Fire yet?
Yeah, just for that video.
Oh, yeah. Say here, bro. I feel you. Say here.
Well, my bad, because I used it in 2 videos. One for music theory and that.
I got the soldier pad. My drawing pad. I can figure out what it's called.
The Soldier Fire.
He talking about my draw pad. Yeah, he talking about draw pad. He said,
Oh, soldier pad, yeah.
You got a soldier. You gonna draw MS Paint with it?
Oh shit!
He'll work for MS Paint.
Oh my goodness!
I'm done. I love chat, man. Y'all be clowning me.
Yeah, when it comes to editing video, editing pictures, I actually use Paint.net.
Right. Oh, shit, hey, man, if it works, man, you should be on point though. So she ain't man. Hey, should be on point.
Yeah, Paint.net comes through in the clutch, player.
Had them damn saucy ass thumbnails. Have them nigga want to click real quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna get. This year is gonna be more or less introducing different parts that will be more helpful for the community that really wants to get into it. Definitely thumbnails. I'm gonna talk about thumbnails. More Z game editor stuff.
Yeah, I'm actually working on the second channel right now dedicated to video because I've been doing a lot of video production lately, shooting music videos, behind the scenes stuff, interviews, all that. And I want to start getting into that kind of lane, so I'll probably making a separate tutorial video changes for that.
I don't know why you trying to do that, my brother. I think that will fit on your channel, man. You'd be surprised at the people that will really want to be answered those questions answered.
I know there's people who gonna want it, but then I'm looking at like people who don't want the musical background, who don't have the musical background, don't really care about my music stuff. Because y'all know I post a lot of crazy stuff on my channel when it comes to music. I just don't want to mix that for people who don't care about music. You know what I'm saying? I really keep my music channel focused on music and then my videos focus on video. And also it should be another lane. I'm one of the people who don't mind going all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Having two channels. I like being the one man band. That's always been me since the day one. I've never like having a team. I mean, I like working with people. Don't get me wrong, because I do that. But I mean, when it comes to like me doing stuff, I always like doing it. But I like being the man who controls all that, do all that stuff. That's just been me. And having two channels is just for me. It's just who I am. I'm weird. I'm weird as fuck. Mr. Different, did you get the new Vegas update?
Sony Vegas?
Sony Vegas. I've seen it. I haven't used it. I used to use Vegas Vegas, what? Last one I used was like Vegas 8.
Spend $600 on some software I don't use at all, and I feel like a piece of shit.
It's not even made by Sony no more. It's made by Maddox or Magic.
Avid, but it's still Sony. It's still their Magic's. They're like the same company, basically. It's still Sony.
Oh, okay, but just branch off of them,
right?
Okay,
like Sony, I think Sony bought them to further develop what they had going on.
Yeah, I went. I mean, I like the way it used to work. It's really kind of, I used to use what's it called, Acid Pro a lot. I used to use Acid Pro when I started out before I used FL Studio, and I like the way Acid Pro in Vegas is basically Acid Pro just for video. Same thing. It's pretty much the exact same code and everything. It's the same thing. It's just added video functionality to it. Exact same thing. So if you use one or the other, you can translate easy. And that's what I like about it. But I haven't used that thing forever. Like forever. I've been using, like I said, Adobe and DaVinci lately. So I mean,
all right. So I'm gonna make this the last question because I ain't gonna hold us up to because I got 5:23. Oh shit.
I'm getting calls from my girl too, so she cussing me out. Right, she wants to do I don't cook today. It's my turn to cook.
Why I cook is eat out. Pause. But we go out to eat. There you go. All right, so Boofu on the beat said, Av, you saw Sway's interviewing the VP of Gucci that's coming straight from Italy on his show. He says he's gonna hold them accountable. Any thoughts? I guess like I've been seeing everybody's selective outrage about that, and I'm not saying selective as if like, oh well, they're overreacting to it. There's a reason to everybody overreacting to them putting the whole blackface type turtleneck. I guess what it is. I don't know.
The balaclava turtleneck. Yeah, I mean, I see what people get at, but you gotta understand. Like, say some people have some good points. Like, they probably don't have like no black or African American people in their research and development team that can be like, or like they're what they call
I'm gonna go as far as let me go ahead and say my piece. I have to say my piece. My bad.
Do what you gotta do. Yeah, do it. Hit him with it.
So my thing is this, okay? Selective outrage, celebrities are coming forward and all that, and yes, I saw T.I. talking about it. I saw obviously Big Gucci Soldier that had the Gucci headband on talking about how he's not buying Fendi, and these dudes don't give a damn about your black ass either. Like none of these folks, and you have, and I'm saying this as anybody, not even just as an African American that was offended by that. I feel that these companies ain't gonna respect you anyways. They don't give a damn, and if they were to do that, why spend your money on it? Years ago, I remember when cross colors was a thing. It was a huge thing in the African American community, and then it evaporated. And then you had Carl Kanai. We had I already said cross colors. What's the other one? FUBU. Oh my God! I remember when I used to see some of my white friends rocking FUBU, and I was like, you know what that means, right? Yeah, man, I'm down.
I'm down. I mean, yeah.
But I'm just like, you know, like. Things like this, like companies like that represent who you are. Many people of different ethnicities know the importance of that. So when you're African American, you're spending your money on a company that has blatantly disrespected you in the past, because they have in the past, then there's no point of you spending that money on there. I can't afford Gucci. Yeah, I could, but I'm not. I know Busy Work Beats has a pair of Gucci shoes, right? I'm gonna tweet his ass.
They probably in the trash now. I hope things in the trash now. We got the receipt. He taking them back. I mean,
we gotta have a podcast asking Busy Work Beats about that.
And my thing is, I'm glad I've never been like a designer type person. I never been into designer clothes. I mean, shit. I go to Walmart if I had to. I don't give a damn. Shit, pants are pants, shirt. But I mean, I still look good when I have to. But I never been a designer person. But same time, it's like, you know, it was only a matter of time for something like this happen. You know, they're gonna mess up. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna make something, not know it's gonna offend anybody, put out there, and then get big backlash.
Well, I'm pretty sure they knew that. Like these days, you know what's gonna get the outrage, and most people know the racist button is gonna get the response, because regardless of us getting mad, there's other people that from other ethnicities that just be like, you know what, I'll wear that shit in public. Fuck them. Let's go and give them money. I mean, you know, It's like I look at it the same way as when the whole Kaepernick Nike shit, like that was like the whole Nike is a part of the NFL, and now Kaepernick is the face of it, and they know how like people that are all out that don't like Kaepernick how gonna feel. People bought shoes just to burn them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh shit, what the hell going on? I'm about to get cussed out.
But yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna set everybody free, man. I was a good Busy Fancy Pants Beats. They absolutely knew it. Yeah. Like Action 903, yeah, they knew what they was doing. Like, it's just shit. Same here, Past Pace. I got Walmart drip on every day. It don't matter to me. I'm not about brands, except for like my Trap Tendo shirt. Hey, matter of fact,
try that placement, get it. Get that.
Hey, I'm not Gucci, but hey, we got the Trap Tendo shirts. Holla at your boy.
I'm about to order me one next week. I need one. If I work in the podcast.
Right.
That'd be dope. I like that shit. But yeah, I mean, it is what I say. I don't really care, because I don't buy Gucci. I ain't buying Gucci, so it don't bother me. But at the same time, yeah, it's fucked up. It's racist. They knew what they were doing.
Right. You know, all I ask is black people smarten up. If you're offended by it, or anybody of any ethnicity, if you and I already know, if it been somebody they were disrespecting some Jewish people, and I know Jewish isn't a race, but they would have if they would have did that to some Jewish people, Holocaust and Nazi signs on their stuff, Gucci stuff. The Jewish people ain't having that. They know better anyways. Exactly. So yeah, support your own. I mean, support people that fuck with you, that you know fucks with you behind closed doors and all that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't it, Chef. And I wasn't gonna buy. I don't buy Gucci shit no ways. So that ain't no loss to me.
I don't think it's all that. To be honest with you, that's just me personally, because I'm not into designer stuff. So I mean, maybe I'm just cheap. I mean, shit, I'll buy a expensive ass synthesizer or something like that though. I'm all, that's not me.
This dude's name is Nigolo.
Is it a picture of Piccolo Black too?
Oh shit! I didn't peep it.
I think it is a
Nigolo.
picture. Yeah, it's a picture of Piccolo. I like that. I don't know.
I'm
That's
done.
funny.
I'm done.
I'm done. That's it. Okay, chat. We're done. We're done now. That's
Yeah. Y'all have a good day. I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Podcast outro.